Howdy folks, Kirk and Jason here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today, we're not going to show anything, but I'm going to explain something that's real important. Twice a week I get a call or an email and folks are saying, Kirk, I'm building a house, it's out of studs, or I have plywood or shear wall on it, or I have dense glass on it. What size staple do I need? First of all, guys, 7/8 of the leg has got to be into the stud. So back when I was first starting, we didn't use plywood. That was back in 75. Yeah, I'm old. Back in 75, we used 7/8 of an inch staples with a staple gun because we pulled our wire and the wire was over studs. So 7/8 of the leg has got to be into the studs. This is the leg. This is the crown. Okay, now if we're going to go to plywood, which is 1980 to 85 on up till today, 2020, epidemic time, we're using 1¼ staples. Why? We use 1¼ staples because we not only got to get 7/8 of the leg into the stud, but we got to account for the plywood, 1/2 inch plywood. So this 1¼ is necessary. I buy boxes 1¼ all the time because it's standard. And well, I'll get to that in a minute. Now, if you're going over on this side of the house, they have dense glass. What is dense glass? Dense glass is a moisture barrier. It's usually for brick, stone, rock, but a lot of times now for stucco, if you're going house to house, garage to house, they'll ask for dense glass because it also has a fire ratio. I won't get into all the dense glass things, but okay. So now you have studs, then you have plywood, then you have dense glass. How much of that leg has to go into the stud? The same amount, 7/8. So now you have to switch to these Congo. These are 2-inch staples. Now I say this because I've been on this job 3 times now explaining this to the guys. And when you guys call me, I'm going to say, man, just type in the proper length of the staple, length of staples for shear wall, length of staples for plywood, and all of it's going to be right here. This gun right here is the one I generally use. It's a Senco gun. They come in 20 different guns to accommodate. For this particular gun, it'll hold 1¼ crown. Say like, for example, if I want to put 1¼ crown, I drop them down here, pull this up, and it accommodates for 1¼ Will it accommodate 2-inch? No. I have more guns at home which have a top head right here which give extra compression strength to drive these 2 inches in here. And you do need 2-inch or 1 7/8, but they don't make those. They only make 2-inch. They make 7/8 for studs, 1½ or 1¼ for plywood, and these 2 inches for certain things like, say, this wall. This wall has got dense glass on it. So guys, you got to have the proper amount of leg into the stud to accommodate for the square inch of the weight of the stucco. I can go into detail, but that's enough said. Now, once more guys, this right here, these are 16 gauge, wide crown. What does a wide crown mean? A wide crown means right here, 1 inch. That's the crown. Because I did a video a couple weeks ago asking for Milwaukee or any other company to make a cordless or a battery operated staple gun. Many people called in and said, Kirk, Milwaukee makes a battery operated or cordless staple gun. They do, but it's for attaching wire to fence posts because it has a narrow crown. The crown is narrow. We want 1-inch crown. So you guys, you manufacturers of tools, I'm still asking you guys, make a battery operated one of this cordless. So we don't have to drag this thing, set up the hose, set up the compressor. Compressors are heavy, man. You got to move the compressor and do all that jazz. But anyway, that's another story. The moral to this video right here, guys, is if you need to understand the depth or the leg of the stucco staple and how far it needs to go in here, just again, don't call me, just type in length of staple for stucco. And this video will occur. It'll magically come up on your screen. Anyway, guys, my name is Kirk, Jason on the camera. We thank you for watching this. Just a talk video to tell you because I get asked this question twice a week, and I've been on this job 3 times now explaining the same thing. Next time I'm going to tell these guys, man, type it in and watch the video, dude. We thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Hi folks, Jason here, and I'm here to tell you something you probably already know, that like most content creators on YouTube, my dad and I are members of the Amazon Affiliates program. What does that mean? That means that we can show and link you to some of the most commonly used tools in the plastering trade on Amazon, like our hawks and trowels, scoops, floats, and some of the other things, our battery-operated tools for breakout and cutting, etc. Now, if you buy those tools from those links, we earn a small percentage of that. That allows us to keep making these videos and keep putting out quality content for you folks to enjoy.
Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.